we're fighting for all Quebecers, period. I don't care if people, their mother tongue is French or English. We want to fight for all Quebecers. We want to fight for democracy in Quebec. We want to fight for civic rights, and we want to fight for individual freedoms. This is what the Conservative Party of Quebec is all about.
So here, Alexa for Urban News, and I'm currently in Trois-Rivières because the Conservative Party of Quebec is launching the Estival tour around the province of Quebec. So I'm here to see lots of the supporter of Monsieur Éric Duhaime, the leader of the Conservative Party of Quebec. So I'm going to talk with them about the issue of the current life, and as well, I'm gonna take the time to talk a little bit of Mr. Duhaime about some of the current situation in Quebec. Let's check it out.
On va accueillir un homme intègre, un homme qui n'a pas peur de se battre pour ses convictions, un homme qui n'a pas peur de se battre pour nos droits, pour nos libertés, un homme qui se tient debout, qui veut un Québec digne de nos ancêtres. Voici notre chef, le chef du Parti conservateur du Québec, le prochain premier ministre du Québec. Voici Éric Duhaime.
The question I'm asking tonight is, what is your biggest concern about the current situation in Quebec?
I want my liberties back. That's all. That's all I want. I want to do what I want to do, not what the government wants me to do.
The situation in Quebec it's about the inflation, about the gas price, grocery price, and everything regarding the Trudeau-inflation.
The inflation and also all the price, all the raise, the food, the gas, all the prices is going up. So we think that we're gonna be a problem with that.
Too much control, like a mother government. So just hope to be treated like adults, not like a children.
We have to take him out. We have to take him out. So the way to do it is we have to vote, have a lot of people present to vote, just in case something happens with the vote.
So, Mr. Duhaime, you're starting your Quebec tour, Estival. What we are going to wait to see for your tour?
Well, we're starting here in Trois-Rivières. It's important for us to meet people directly. You know, we lacked socialization over the last 2 years. People are happy to see people, to shake hands, to talk to people face to face instead of on Zoom. So it's very important. It's the first time that I have the opportunity to do that on a large scale. So we're very happy, and we're also preparing for the upcoming election, announcing candidates where we didn't announce them yet. So it's an important tour to prepare the upcoming election on October 3rd.
So we see, unfortunately, really a decrease on the media coverage for you. And as well, we see Mr. Legault taking some candidate from the Quebec Party in the past. Are you in the fear to maybe not being invited to the leader debate?
No. I will be invited for the leaders' debate. I'm already invited to the French CBC debate. It's already done. For the TVA debate, it's we need to be at 10% in the polls. We're way above 10%, so there's no risk. But you're right to say that Mr. Legault is currently trying to attract a lot of former separatists or separatists. The CAQ looks more and more like a PQ 2.0, and that's also another concern, because I don't think there's any appetite for constitutional feuds right now in Quebec. And it's very weird that Mr. Legault chooses to do that. I think it's because he wants to hide his own track record of the last 4 years, but we're going to remind voters.
You spoke about being a nationalist, but when did you let the idea of sovereignty go? When did that leave you?
You know, if I wanted to run on the platform of sovereignty, I would have joined the Parti québécois, okay? I'm running with la CAQ because I think it's a very good vehicle where people from old political families have decided to come and join together, to work together for the advancement of Quebec. So you know, this whole debate of sovereignty versus federalist is, it's no longer the primary criteria of vote for a vast, vast majority of Quebecers.
And we see the inflation that is going on because of the bad measures of the last 2 years and a half. And we see that people are paying a lot, like $2.25 a liter of gas right now. Their grocery store is going up the roof. The interest rate on their loan for their houses is also going up the roof. People are concerned about their wallets right now. And unfortunately, Mr. Legault is just talking about language and immigration to try to split us even more.
What I'm trying to do is to make sure that we keep French as the common language in Quebec.
Il y a quelque chose de scandaleux présentement. Quand vous allez là, au coin, là, puis vous allez au Shell ou au SO, puis vous mettez de l'essence à 2,25 le litre, bien, plus le prix est élevé, plus vous donnez des taxes à François Legault, puis plus votre portefeuille diminue. Fait que pendant que vous vous appauvrissez, François Legault, il s'engraisse. Puis ça, c'est scandaleux. Il profite de la hausse des prix de l'essence pour engraisser les coffres de l'État. Ça n'a plus aucun sens. Il faut faire comme en Ontario, comme en Alberta, comme un paquet d'autres provinces au Canada où les gouvernements conservateurs ont baissé les taxes. Bien, le 3 octobre, on va en avoir un gouvernement conservateur, nous autres aussi, de baisser les taxes.
What is your point of view to repatriate the immigration power in Quebec?
Well, I do believe that the duplication currently is not efficient. We need actually to have one single government representative dealing with immigrants, and you know, the immigrants right now are kind of like the ping pong ball between the federal government and the provincial government. I'm an autonomist. I do believe that Quebec can do it, but and they're right that, you know, there's delays that are outrageous, and especially for seasonal workers right now, a lot of businesses are lacking manpower. And if it was sooner and less expensive, I think it would be to the benefit of everyone.
And do you plan to take action when you will enter in the National Assembly to do public investigation on the on-appeal contract and as well on the CHSLD?
Yes, absolutely. It's very important that the government is accountable for what happened. 6,000 people, seniors, died in institutions that are managed by the Quebec government. This is way too high, and we need to know why. Why Quebec has the worst record. We have the worst measures, the most abusive measures, the curfew, the vaccine passport, the lockdowns, the worst of them all in North America, and still we have the worst record in terms of deaths in Canada of all provinces. There needs to be an investigation to know what happened with the Quebec government's role during that period of time. The second thing is also the contracts that were given. We're not talking about a few $million. We're talking about a few $1 billion right now. And that's also outrageous, especially when we see that some of those contracts were for chocolate or maple syrup. It has nothing to do with the current crisis and everything to do about giving contracts that could go wrong and money that could have been wasted.
And just because this interview is in English, are you going to fight for the right for the English speaker as well as the French speaker?
We're fighting for all Quebecers, period. I don't care if people, their mother tongue is French or English. We want to fight for all Quebecers. We want to fight for democracy in Quebec. We want to fight for civic rights, and we want to fight for individual freedoms. This is what the Conservative Party of Quebec is all about.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So as you know, the next election will be the 3rd of October, and at Rebel News, we want to cover everything that's related to the next election in Quebec. So if you want to see all our coverage, you can do so at quebecelection.ca, and as well, you can donate generously for our journalism. Thank you.